Well, hello, you trader nerds. Happy St. Patty's Day to you. The luck of the Irish. I have only seen one rainbow where I saw the beginning of it or the ending of it. I don't know if it was the beginning or the end, and there was no gold at the end of the rainbow. And when I was in 10th grade class, I remember being outside at band practice and saw an upside down rainbow and went to tell my biology teacher about it. And the time he got out there, he was like, "You're crazy. There's no rainbow at all." So I've seen an upside down rainbow and I've seen the end of a rainbow. I don't think I've seen the beginning of a rainbow. How do you know if it's the beginning or the end? You don't know. So welcome in. Hope you had a great weekend. We had storms, storms, storms. Hope you were safe where you were. A lot of people passed away from the storms in the just terrible. So Missouri, I was talking to a person from Missouri that their aunt lost their house, and fortunately she got out in time to save herself. Just a lot of mess. I hope y'all are doing good. And the President Cheeto is probably not talking today because the markets, Trump, Iran will be responsible for every Houthi fired shot. Okay. Trump attacks by the Houthis will be met with great force. I don't even know who the Houthis are. So apparently they done something. I did see that they like fired on our aircraft carrier or something. So we don't like that. So Trump's talking that, but that's not messing with the market. And it doesn't look like he's talking about the unmentionable word that starts with a T. So let's not talk about that. So everything apparently looks pretty good on the front end. The market now is up on both accounts. How about that? Barely on the NQ. And the E-minis are up just a smidge, 0.33, about a third of a percent. NQ is just flat. AD is really high for the day. You would think that the price would be even higher than it is. We're at 381. VIX is all the way down. I say down. We were up at 29. Was it last week or week before last? 29. So now we're back at 20. And we could tell as we have been trading, they were saying it was going to be like April the 27th, 2011. What was going to be April 27th, 2011? Man, what are you talking about? Matt, are you drinking? Did that Florida game get to you? Not sure what Matt's talking about. Oh, the tornadoes. Oh, they were saying it's going to be like the April 12th. Oh, okay, in Tuscaloosa. Yeah, since I teach at Tuscaloosa, I get all the weather apps from the university and mentions. And my gosh, you would be surprised. Tuscaloosa is thunderstorm and tornado alley, baby. I mean, it's really bad. And I get all these notifications about storms and weather in Tuscaloosa. But yeah, it's just really, really bad. All right. So it looks like what we have here is the E-minis are in their opening 15-minute range. Look at this. I mean, it just is what it is. Now we are making lower lows and lower highs. All right. Lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower high. Uh-oh, then a higher high. So it has been gauging down, but it really looks to me like it's a range day. Let's see what our volume profile looks like. Volume profile, I'm talking kind of sweet and nice today because my teeth are still hurting. Look at this. Isn't that great? How that 50% line serves as support and resistance so many times. Really, really cool. So then it popped back up and now we're overbought for the fair value zone below. So this says that we probably should push into here. And as soon as President Cheeto mentions the T word again, we'll probably go in there. Now, for those of you that are Trump supporters, I'm not meaning it derogatory. It's just that I listen to Kamikaze, what's his name, Cash or whatever his name is, and he does these videos, and he cracks me up when he calls him President Cheeto, and that just freaks me. I don't know, it just makes me laugh. So I don't mean anything about Matt calls him the Orange Man. It is strange, y'all. I mean, you got to admit his skin color is very strange. I mean, I don't know if that's a walk-in tanner or, something you put on or something, but it is strange. There's no doubt about it. So he kind of does look like a Cheeto, but nonetheless, most powerful man in the world, the leader of the free world. And so if you want to be orange, you can be orange. You want to be green, you can be green, I guess. So yeah, take politics out of it, and he's just an orange man. Yeah, he really is. I mean, if you just saw him on the street, he's just regular old Joe, you go, my God, he's orange. Why is he orange? Uh, you know, why am I fat? That's a good question too. Why are my teeth still throbbing? When I had my dental surgery last, what was it, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, and they're still hurting. So here we're oversold. This is kind of strange. So we're at the point of control on NQ. So NQ looks kind of bullish. One of them looks kind of bullish, one of them's kind of a little bearish, but most of them will probably move in the same direction. So if I had to defer to one, I'd probably say we're more bearish than anything because we'll probably move with ES. Let's look at our linear regression. Let's go here. And it is flat as a flitter, y'all. Look at this. It's now even pointing downward. Look at there. It is a downward slope, y'all. We are in a bear market. Unbelievable. So this has been really, really, really rough. And I do believe if we had not had tariff talks, we would not have had this correction. But at the same time, having a little correction now and then is not necessarily a bad thing. So we're coming back to the line now. So it would be nice to see a little bit of a move back here and see if we can break out of this little down slump, because our little strategy with TQQQ certainly does better when we have, uh, when we have I've been buying long-term holds in the IRA on the way down. I think that's right, Matt. At your young age, nothing wrong with that. Just keep adding. My daughter, she's putting her money in her Vanguard VOO, the S&P 500 fund every week on Friday when she gets paid. And she's like, Dad, why is my earnings going down? I said, that's fine. I said, the market's been down lately. So that's why. And I said, just think though, Abby, you're buying things that are on sale. It's kind of like you going to the clothing store. One of the clothing stores we have here in the South is called Belk. I think they're from South Carolina, North Carolina. So you like going into Belk and getting you a little outfit or something. And I said, it's kind of like those outfits are on sale. So she kind of understands that. So that's good. So this is what it is. Let's see what we're doing in our little account now. Oh, we're up $50 on the day. Okay, that's cool. Not to be up a little $50 after we've been out so much. Our deltas are 224. That's the equivalent of us owning. Uh, yeah, you started at the all-time highs. That's our luck, right? 224 deltas, the equivalent of us owning 224 shares of SPY. We have negative thetas. We do have a theta burn, and we've got Vega of 15, which means we've got a hedge in place. We're only using 56% of our buying power. And let's look at our little things here. How is our little put doing? Wow, we're up uh, $72 on the put. Are you serious? How is that possible? That's not possible, is it? That we're actually up on the put? No. What's wrong with that thing? Remember the other day we were down like $800 or $900 on this thing. We can't be up $72. It's up $12 on the day, but it says we're up $67 on the thing. I don't think that's right. And we sold that call the other day at 74. So we're down a little bit on the call. So we got a call, we got a put. I don't know. I bet when I sign out and sign back in, that'll probably correct itself. That just doesn't look like we ought to be up on the put. I don't know. It'd be nice if we were. Let's see how our little 111's doing. Let's see. There's a put debit spread. We're up $62.50 in. We're up $104 on these 111s. So these are put debit spreads, up 55, up 71, up 47. And the naked put, we're only down $70 on the naked put as we try to make the 111 great again. By the way, real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds. We got Auction with us today. We got Chris, DB, Dwayne, who was in our scalping session earlier. That's really good. We got Ed in here. We got Hal. We got Jim. We got Jim B. We got Make the 111 Great Again. We got Matt Jollywally. We got Mo. We got Vicky with an I and Vicky with the Y. And y'all said they weren't in the same place ever at the same time. That was really good. So let's see how we've done scalping today. We know we've got our hedge in place. I don't guess we need to look at that, but we've done good on scalping. Let's see what our stats are for the day. Now, I only did it in the paper money account because I'm still having these mouth problems, and I thought I'm not sure if my focus is right. So we've had 10 trades. We're up $540. Our total profit was 840, and we had a losing trade of $300 that I think would have been a winner if I had been able to add a second contract. But I'm telling you, it took my stop off really quick. So I was a little concerned about that, but that's fine. So let's see, our average trade time, 1 minute, 38 seconds. We were in a trade for 7 minutes, 40 seconds. We're 80% profitable, and our expectancy per trade is $54. How about that? So looks like we're doing really, really good on our things. I love how this keeps up with the stats, right? How they just keeps up with all of our stats and keeps up with how good we're doing. So we did unleash the real money the other day, and we're up $50 or $100 on Friday, $106, I think, on Friday. So I may trade some real money later on this afternoon. Not exactly sure, but it really is a lot of fun. Having a lot of fun with the scalping. So if you want to, inside the Discord room, we're going to trade probably most every day about 10:30 Eastern time. We're going to do some scalping as long as you guys are interested in it. We're going to probably do that and open that to our Muscadine Mafia and Hello Ladies and Ninja Nerds on various different days. Different groups will be able to get in and be a lot of fun. So if you hadn't opened your Trade of Eight platform, open you one, get you some paper money, and let's try to do that together. It's a lot of fun, really a lot of fun. Just kind of figuring out which way the market's going, and we just try to take little bitty moves with it. Market's going up, let's go with it. Market's going down, let's go with it. Market's going back and forth in between things. Well, we try to, just scalp little amounts in there. So it's really, really good. All right. I love all of you to pieces. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see y'all tomorrow.